vulnerable தோணுச்சு. ஆனாலும் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருந்துச்சு. Somewhere I relate to her. I think ஒவ்வொரு பொண்ணுக்கு அவங்களோட லைஃப்ல பிரச்சனைகள் காம்ப்ளெக்சிட்டிஸ் இருக்கும். ஆனா அதை தாண்டி ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரென்த் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் சூப்பர் ஹீரோ ஃபிலிம்ஸ் இப்போ நான் ரீசெண்டாக பார்க்குறேன் எல்லாமே க்ளோசர் டு ரியாலிட்டி வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. அவங்களோட செட்டப் என்ன ஆனாலும் என்ன இருந்தாலும் in terms of storyline, in terms of content, they're still trying to make us feel something that we are experiencing on a daily basis. So அது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது. And of course I share the same hairstyle. I like that.
I think you absolutely said it right, but நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி வந்து hairstyle மட்டும் இல்ல, we also look similar to her. She's not somebody very macho or she's not somebody super beautiful that you can't even strike a chord. ரொம்ப ரியலா யதார்த்தமா இருக்காங்க.
We are all very relatable, beautiful.
Yeah.
We are all so beautiful, and if anybody tells us anything else,
என்ன பண்ணலாம் சொல்லிடுங்க.
The hair will come out.
Show them your superpowers.
Okay, Kajal, being a superhero fan, being a Marvel fan, trailer paathitu what did you feel?
Well, so first of all, yes, I'm a confessed die-hard Marvel fan, and when I saw the trailer of Captain Marvel, there are a couple of things that really stood out for me. One was the fact that she is an Air Force pilot. Before she became a superhero, she had a regular job. She's a retired Air Force pilot with a lot of resilience, determination, and I think that's where her strength truly lies. I think that's the embodiment of any woman and the kind of strength that she actually carries. So that for me is a very strong point. Second, there were hints in the trailer of the fact that she has a binary form, which for me was very exciting, which also means that she is the strongest superhero in the Marvel universe. And she can carry, this is for you girls, a little geeky information, she can carry, like, I think, Bikram, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she can carry more than 100 tons, 6 times the speed of sound.
Wow.
See, this so like that truly shows her some sort of power. I mean, that's amazing. And also the third thing that really stood out for me was that she's fighting an unknown person, an unknown character atop a train, and the way she truly beats him up and the visuals, they were just really exciting for me.
எனக்கு ஏதோ சயின்ஸ் கிளாஸ் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வர மாதிரி இருக்கு. பயங்கரமா
we've had that on the way.
Immediately I'm hire Marvel global ambassador.
ரொம்ப கிளியரா தெரியுது. Okay, so being this die hard Marvel fan, who's your favorite Marvel superhero character, Kajal?
Thor.
Mine too.
Okay.
Thor. A, because it's Chris Hemsworth. Like, I mean, hello, you got to be kidding if you're not a fan. Two is because I feel that he is the only character who is truly a demigod. All the other characters in the film have ulterior motives, have their own motivations, different sort of motivations to avenge or to revenge or to fight. But Thor does it only for the sake of righteousness, and that for me is truly the quality of a superhero.
Lovely. So I'm now going to give a situation to all of you. Basically வந்து அவெஞ்சர்ஸ் தமிழ்ல எடுக்க போறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னா நான் உங்க ஒவ்வொருத்தர்கிட்டயும் வந்து ஒரு சூப்பர் ஹீரோ கேரக்டர் ஒன்று சொல்லுவேன். அதை நம்ம தமிழ் ஹீரோஸ்ல யார் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நீங்க இமேஜின் பண்ணி சொல்லணும். ரொம்ப ஹைப்போதெட்டிக்கலான ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன், ஜாலியா நம்ம பேசுறோம். ஓகே, ஸோ அவெஞ்சர்ஸ் வந்து தமிழ்ல எடுக்கிறாங்க. Who would be a very befitting Iron Man? Rakul.
Iron Man.
இல்ல, it's okay. அவங்க ரொம்ப என்டூவா இருக்காங்க.
I would have said Surya sir.
Surya sir?
Vijay.
Oh, you think it's Vijay?
Yeah, actually even I would
Man
think
is more Vijay.
because he has a lot of humor and attitude,
swag. A lot of swag.
பயங்கரமான ஒரு ஸ்டைல் இருக்கும். So Iron Man is very like stylish and has a
not
lot
worked with him
sense
yet,
of humor
so.
பயங்கரமா இருக்கும். So I think it's
Okay. அப்போ வந்து ஹல்க் யார் பண்ணலாம் நீங்க சொல்லுங்க சமந்தா. ஹல்க் நம்ம ஊர்லயே தான்.
இல்ல, ஆக்சுவலி நான் ஒரு நாள் ஜிம் போயிருந்தேன். ஆர்யா வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றது நான் பார்த்தேன்.
பயங்கரமா இருந்துச்சா?
So yeah, do you agree?
I agree.
Yes,
Arya is a good Hulk.
I think it would be Vishal.
அவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் கரெக்ட்டா வச்சிருக்காங்க, முன்னாடி இமேஜின் பண்ணி வச்சிட்டாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஆர்யா
ஓகே, ஆர்யா விஷால்.
ஆர்யா ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றது பாக்க
Different perspectives.
க்ளோஸ் வோட்ஸ், ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே மாதிரி தானே. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து தமன்னா சொல்லுங்களேன். தார், அதாவது காஜலோட ஃபேவரட் கேரக்டர் வந்து யார் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும்?
I think Mahesh Babu. Of course, he's Telugu, but I think Telugu Mahesh Babu and Tamil.
I think Surya.
Surya. Yeah, that's what I felt.
Okay.
Surya.
Surya.
Yeah.
Kajal.
I think Ajit sir.
Ajit sir.
God.
பயங்கரமான சப்போர்ட் இருக்கு அஜித் சாருக்கு இதுக்கு.
And I think Surya would be a very befitting Captain America.
அதுதான் கேட்கணும்னு நினைச்சேன்.
Surya will fit all superhero at some point of time.
Yeah. But you think he's befitting for Captain America?
He'd be a perfect Captain America.
Okay. Now the next question to all of you again. If you could be Captain Marvel for one day, you wake up in the morning and you decide, you realize that you're Captain Marvel, what is the first thing you would do?
Can we just say something?
Yes.
So basically, we were giving some bites outside, and the same question was asked. And we were in separate rooms, and we ended up giving the same answer, which we just got to know outside the door, which is that if I actually woke up as Captain Marvel, looking at the state of affairs today in the country, I would ambush all the terrorist groups. I would just finish and then fly away at a speed which nobody knows where I've gone. I'm 6 times faster, and it's all gone. Nobody knows who's done it.
I love the inserts.
Yeah, that much I know. So I like Marvel. I just I'm not as big a fan as you.
Okay, we done in one shot abo ella terroristiyum வந்து முடிச்சிடலாம். நீங்க ரெண்டு பேருமே அதான் ஃபீல் பண்றீங்க.
I love that we said the same answer though.
Okay, Tamannah, do you have a different answer? What would you do if you turn into Captain Marvel?
It's very funny. I used to watch a lot of chick flicks growing up. Although now I like action movies and superhero films. Now that I'm slightly older. But in the chick flicks, I used to see they used to keep talking about world peace. That time it seemed very it seemed very idealistic. அது ரொம்ப மெயின் ஸ்ட்ரீமா தோணுச்சு. ஆனாலும் இப்போ இந்த நேரத்துல அது ஆக்சுவலி எவ்வளவு முக்கியமோ அண்ட் ரகுல் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஐ திங்க் ஒரு இந்தியனா நாங்க எல்லாரும் அதை தான் ஃபீல் ஆகுறோம். இந்த டெரரிஸ்ட் ஆக்டிவிட்டி வேர்ல்ட்ல நடக்கக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா வேர்ல்ட்ல எல்லாரும் நாங்க பீப்புள் தான், ஃபேமிலிஸோட இருக்கோம். எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு வாழ்க்கை இருக்கு. அது வாழ்க்கையை நாசனம் பண்ணிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் பண்றாங்க. ஸோ அது முடிச்சா ஸ்ட்ரென்த் நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் வந்தா I think that's what Captain Marvel stands for also. And also the versatility that a woman has. She can be so many shades of, can be strength, can be caring, can be loving, can have, just multitasks effortlessly. So I think I would enjoy all those powers and use it in a good way.
Super. இப்போ காஜல் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு question. Suppose Thanos just comes before you in your life. If you need one particular, quality, or if you need that one particular superhero quality to destroy him or defeat him, what quality do you want to have?
Kajal. Well, I'd want to have the superpower of
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
The same.
I would want to shoot out protons from my hand and at the speed of light and kill him.
Like science student ஆவே இருக்கீங்களே பயங்கரமா. protons எல்லாம் இருந்துமா உங்களுக்கு? Okay. சரி, நம்ம ஆளுங்க இருக்காங்கல்ல, நம்மளோட இந்தியன் சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ். Let's take mythology like Hanuman, Bhima, Arjuna, or let us take Bahubali, Krish, Shaktiman, Ravan, anything else also. இப்போ அவெஞ்சர்ஸ்க்கு வந்து நம்மளோட இந்தியன் சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ்லேருந்து யாராவது ஒருத்தர் அனுப்பலாம்னா ரகுல் ஆன்சர் ரெடியாக வச்சிருக்காங்க, வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு. இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு சென்ட் ஒன் ஆஃப் ஆர் இந்தியன் சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் டு அவெஞ்சர்ஸ், whom would you send? Indian superheroes to Avengers. Each of you should be ready with an answer for this.
There used to be.
Yeah, Tamannah is already ready. Come on, Tamannah.
Phantom
Come on.
used to be a superhero.
Bahubali.
Of course.
For sure.
Totally send Prabhat. I would say go.
Correct, actually. And now that I hear, yeah, correct.
Yeah. Bahubali, is it?
Of course.
Everyone is
Let's
saying the
send
same.
the Bahubali.
Abdiya?
Our own Indian superhero.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We know that Brie Larson, who won the Oscar, she went into a lot of intense prep and training for the Captain Marvel series. We've been seeing the videos around. And அவங்களோட facts படி வந்து 120 kg அவங்க வந்து deadlift பண்ணாங்களாம் இந்த practice seriesல. 140 kg வந்து அவங்க hip thrusters பண்ணாங்களாம். அப்படி பண்ற ஆளு வந்து இங்கே உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க நம்ம மத்தியிலேயே அந்த மாதிரிலாம்.
Samantha does.
Yeah, I mean, and you too, both of you.
But she looks heavier.
But
Does it?
120 kgs is definitely no, it's not
You've
possible.
done 100, no?
Yeah, I've done 103 max.
That's just 20 more, yeah.
Yeah.
You're almost
It
there.
might take 3 years more.
Okay, and
I
also
don't know
all of
saying.
you give fitness goals. All of you, you have to definitely give this message out that it's not easy to look like what you are. It's a lot of hard work. So tell us about what kind of fitness routine you guys follow, each one of you. We've seen a lot of videos, but we would like to hear it from you.
I think for me, fitness is a lifestyle. It's become over the years a necessity, and I do it for myself to feel good. I feel every cell of my body breathes only when I kind of work out, I sweat it out. And I think it's very important for each one of us to understand whether you're a celebrity or not. The only place we live in is our body, and the better we take care of it, few years down the line, our body is going to take care of us back. So I do it because I love it, and my routine is just about 45 minutes to 1 hour of working out every day. That I'm a little obsessed. I call it an OCD. Wherever I am, I have to, if I've not been able to work out, even at an airport, I'll keep walking extra because I've not worked out. But I have to fit that in.
Super inspiring. Sam, இனி காலைல கூட வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட்லாம் இன்ஸ்டா ஸ்டோரிஸ்ல ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க பார்த்தோம், சொல்லுங்க.
Well, எனக்கு வந்து அது சொன்ன மாதிரி it's not about how it makes me look, but how it makes me feel. ஏன்னா எனக்கு வந்து டார்கெட்ஸ்னால் ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். ஸோ அதனால தான் நான் வெயிட் ட்ரைனிங் பண்ணுவேன். பிகாஸ் எனக்கு டார்கெட் அச்சீவ் பண்ணுறதுல ஒரு பெரிய சந்தோஷம். அது படத்துலையும் சரி, இன் பர்சனல் லைஃப் ஆர் இன் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் லைக் ஃபிக்ஸிங் டார்கெட்ஸ். ஸோ இந்த வெயிட் ட்ரைனிங் பண்ணும்போது ஒரு வீக்கு யூ ஹேவ் டு இன்க்ரீஸ், ரைட்? இப்போது நான் வந்து 75 kgs பண்ணனா நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் 77 kgs பண்ணுவோம், 79. ஸோ எனக்கு அந்த டார்கெட் பிடிக்கும். அந்த டார்கெட்டை நாக் அவுட் பண்ணுறது எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். ஸோ தட்ஸ் வை ஐ எம் obsessed with weight training, and that's why I keep.
ஸோ இப்போ என்ன டார்கெட் வச்சிருக்கீங்க?
120.
We'll set a target for you. Come on, Sam, put out an Insta story with 120.
Come on.
Very cool, very cool. Tamannah, சொல்லுங்க.
I think I largely work out because that's the one time you get to spend with yourself. And yoga எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச workout form. And more than workout, it's a great union between your spiritual self and your body and your mind. So yoga is my favorite. But I also work out a lot because I love to eat. I'm like everybody else. I love junk food. It's a bad thing, but it's okay. I mean, எனக்கு பேலன்ஸ் தான் ரொம்ப முக்கியம் ஆக்சுவலி லைஃப்ல. அது ஒர்க் அவுட் இருந்தாலும் அது ஃபுட் இருந்தாலும் ஐ திங்க் எவ்ரிதிங் நீட்ஸ் டு யூ நீட் டு என்ஜாய் a little bit, you need to work out a little bit. So I think somewhere
I missed this point which I want to add, which a lot of people think that I work out just like I keep working out.
Okay.
I work out so that I can eat.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, so I work out little extra one day because if I know that I'm going for this place, to eat, so I'll work out extra so that I can eat extra. That's the only idea.
Okay, so are you guys actually saying that you work out and then you eat whatever you want?
No, you can't do that.
Not whatever. You work out extra on the day that you want to eat whatever.
I eat whatever.
என்னமோ நம்பவே முடியல நீங்க சொல்றீங்க.
You can eat whatever you want, right?
Okay. Tamannah இப்ப நான் சொன்னீங்க. காஜல் சொல்லுங்க உங்களோட routine.
So well, for me it's more I run. I try to participate in marathons, and that's because I like it. I like the whole thing about speed. I like very similar to what Samantha said. It's about challenges. It's about challenging yourself, and that's what really inspires me. And other than running, I try mixing it with a little bit of weight training. I try mixing it with a little bit of Pilates, depending on where I am in the world. But I think the easiest thing that we can do, regardless of any gym, regardless of any equipment, is just go for a run outdoors in the open. It's very easy. And also, I off late have been doing Kalari too for my next film, and I think that's the most intense and challenging physical, any sort of physical fitness regime that I have ever done. It's extremely excruciating, and well, I'm just trying my hand at it.
Awesome. So we're going to ask the media to address and ask questions to you, but before that, one last question from my end. Can you all give one special message for all your female fans out there for Women's Day?
to each and every girl or woman out there, you know, I don't think firstly we need a Women's Day to celebrate us. I think we're great. We're all multitaskers. I think, you know, we're amazing life partners, we're mothers, we multitask at work. Honestly, I'm not trying to be sexist here, but men cannot multitask the way women do. And so each one of you should appreciate that. Even if you're a homemaker, I think it's the toughest job in the world to be one. So appreciate being a woman, believe in yourself, and go get the world.
Super. Sam.
I believe that every girl out there should remember that there is a superhero in each one of us, and never ever forget that that there's a superhero. And you know, women நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு பயங்கரமான ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரெங்க் கொடுத்துருக்காரு கடவுள். பிகாஸ் என்ன சுச்சுவேஷன் இருந்தாலும், சப்போஸ் இஃப் வி ஆர் இன் அவர் வர்ஸ்ட் சுச்சுவேஷன் கூட நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு innate strength கொடுத்துருக்காரு. அந்த strength in I've seen this around me, but you know, again I could be wrong. But men crumble when you know, faced in the most worst of circumstances, but women find some strength. So never forget that strength and never forget the superhero in you.
Super. Next, Tamannah சொல்லுங்க.
First of all, happy Women's Day to everybody. March 8th is going to be phenomenal for each and every woman. I think it's a day where men can actually treat all their women, and girls can go out with their girlfriends and spend time, enjoy each other's company, and express a little bit of how they feel about each other. And if you want to express it in the best way, then go watch Captain Marvel.
Very well said. Kajal.
A very happy Women's Day to one and all over the world. And all I'd like to say is that don't ever forget the resilience and determination that you were born with. All of us are extremely strong, extremely powerful. And regardless of what we do or the circumstances we face, regardless of where we are in life, all of us are truly superheroes. So, in Captain Marvel's words, higher, further, faster, baby.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, lovely ladies. Very, very inspiring words, motivating words, and thoughtful words. And now we open the floor for the press, for the media to ask their questions. ஒரு சின்ன ரிக்வெஸ்ட், இவங்க எல்லாருமே வந்து இப்போ கேப்டன் மார்வலுக்காக இன்னைக்கு இங்கே வந்திருக்காங்க. ஸோ உங்களோட கேள்விகளை pertaining to that அதை கேட்கும்படி வந்து அங்கே ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு வேண்டுகோள் கொடுக்குறோம். And anybody can ask your question now.
Generally it's felt that it's only the male actors who are capable of creating a bigger impact with respect to such big budget superhero movies. Now that Marvel Studios has come up this project, which has actually gone beyond that gender discrimination, I mean. So what's your take on that? Tamannah, you can answer.
So I think as a female actor, you know, I feel it's very I talk a lot about you know, how women should be given equal importance, the pay disparity should reduce, more female-centric films should be made. Whenever I make such comments, I realize that it's also important, and I hold responsibility for making better content. And I think as female actors, we have to push for better content, and it's really amazing that the Marvel Studios have come up with this, and I hope we take inspiration. I think we already are creating a lot of female-centric content. But yes, as a female leading actor, I would definitely encourage it and feel responsible to choose scripts that are more empowering for me as an actor and as a woman.
I think all of you would subscribe to the fact that Marvel Studios has in fact opened the floodgates for such happening.
No, I don't agree. We've made so many films in India.
Especially superhero movies.
Arundhati?
Yeah, go.
Superhero woman. So well, yes, Marvel is definitely doing a great job, and they have very seamlessly converted Marvel universe into Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is amazing. And I'm a huge Marvel fan, so coming from that point of view, yes, they are doing a fabulous job. But I think even back home, we are coming of age. We are making cinema which is very female-centric. There are films written for women. There are scripts which revolve only around important character of the woman. And also we have a lot of women technicians now, DOPs, directors. So I think times have changed.
Hi, Pramod here. few different questions for all of you put together. First of all, what is your main reason for being, to choose to be associated with Marvel and Kajal Marvel in the first place? And also, I mean, shed a few points on the fan hypocrisy on the lead actress, for speaking of my, which has been going on.
I went through the trolls that happened, on Brie, and I thought that was really, really childish, because I know that this is. I think if the film is good, it doesn't matter whether it's a girl or a boy. It doesn't matter. The content will sell. These trolls are very childish, unfortunately, being diverted towards Brie. I think she looks amazing. She whatever I see of the promo is extremely exciting, and I think the trollers will shut up once they watch the film.
Kajal,
I'm not aware of the hypocrisy. Sorry, can you just shed some light upon it? I've not read about it.
Yeah, supposedly I think Brie made some remarks about diversity in interviewers, male white interviewers, and it didn't go well with the society, the dominantly white society.
So the trolls that I was talking about was about how there are very few female-centric films, and now that there's a female superhero, will that stand as strong as the male superhero counterparts? So that's the troll I was talking about.
Did she actually say that in those many words?
Yeah, she said I think I quote. She said, I think we require more, diverse ethnicities in, for interviewers.
I'm not exposed to that troll.
For interviewers?
Yeah, male white interviewers. And this didn't go well with, in the section, the media section, and then I think she's been receiving a lot of
flack for it.
Yeah.
But I do believe, okay, so I'm not aware of what she said, but I do believe that we do have diverse ethnicities in all fields of life. So it's not just about the media, but even in our profession, when it comes to cinema, we do have diverse ethnicities all over the world. And I think that's important. So I'm not too sure of exactly what she said. Right. I didn't even quite understand your question. What are you trying to ask?
No, I mean a few thoughts on fan hypocrisy. When people say that that you want to celebrate women's, women
right.
and women empowerment, and when you actually go against it and do something.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
There's a nice saying in Hindi. Sorry, it's a Tamil audience, but I still think this is so appropriate, so I'll say it.
Yeah.
लोगों का क्या काम है?
I was just going to say that, if you
They're
start
say
bothering
something.
about trolls,
if you're strong also they'll say something, if you're weak also they say something. But who are these people?
Who are these people? They've just got
if they're
these
faceless, then all the more than they should just,
Yeah.
I think with all these data schemes being so, free data, all that they do is sit on social media and give trolls. And I think if we start bothering about that, then when are you ever gonna
do your own work, make superhero films.
Yeah, make superhero films or be the hero that you are. So I think trolls is the last thing that you should pay attention to. Anybody for that matter should pay attention.
Hi ma'am, one question.
Thank you. Can we move on to the next question, please?
sir, நீங்க ரொம்ப கியூட்டா இருக்கீங்க, சொல்லுங்க. எல்லாரும்
I want to do. I want to do for sure.
All of us.
கண்டிப்பா ஆல்ரெடி பாகுபலிக்கு எடுத்திருக்கேன், கொஞ்சம் ப்ரீவியூ ஆல்ரெடி கிடைச்சது எனக்கு. இன்னொரு வாட்டி இந்த மாதிரி படம் கிடைச்சா இன்னும் ரிஹர்ஸ் பண்ணி இன்னும் ப்ரெப் பண்ணி பண்ணலாம். ஏன் பண்ணக்கூடாது? நல்லா இருக்கு.
இவங்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்கல்ல.
Excuse me.
They made a beginning.
Excuse me. One question to all of you. Kaushik, yeah. The female.
Hi Kaushik.
He's a Kaushik.
The most active on social media.
We all know Kaushik.
All know Kaushik. Most active.
Yeah, the female role model or superhero in your own lives. All of you can answer.
I think for me, I've not followed one person as a role model. I think there's so many people that there's so much to take from, and I admire many of them. And starting at home, with our mothers, I think itself, because the way they have sacrificed so much. I think each one of our parents have sacrificed so much for us. I don't think we have that strength to do that. We hold on to our things so much, or what we have so much. So I think I would say my mother to begin with, and then there's so many people who have achieved so much. So one person, idolizing one person, something I've never had, but I really look up to all these women out here as well. I think each one of them has, made a name for themselves all by themselves.
we look up to you as well.
No, I mean,
We love you.
oh, I love you all.
There is a lot of affection happening here between the women.
Excuse me, Samantha.
ஒரு கொஸ்டின் என்னன்னா ஐ எம் வெரி கம்ஃபர்ட் வித் மை மதர் டங் தமிழில் பேசுகிறேன். கேப்டன் அமெரிக்கா இந்த சூப்பர் ஹீரோஸ் எல்லாருமே வந்து பெரிய சக்தி இருக்குது அவங்களுக்கு. அவங்க அமெரிக்காவில் நடக்கிற எந்த பிரச்சனையாக இருந்தாலும் அவங்க வந்து சந்தித்து அவங்க வந்து சரிப்படுத்துகிறாங்க. இதனால் எல்லாருக்குமே அவங்களை பிடிக்குது. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சக்தி உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சதுன்னா, சூப்பர் ஹீரோவுக்கான அந்த ஸ்பெஷல் பவர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சதுன்னா, இந்தியாவில் எந்த விஷயத்தை மாற்றுவீங்க, எந்த பிரச்சனையும் சரி பண்ணுவீங்க? 4 பேரும் சொல்லுங்கள்.
அதான் நாங்கள் சொன்னோம். ஆக்சுவலி ரக்குலும் நானும் ஒரே பதில் தான் கொடுத்தோம். வெளியில் இதுதான் கேட்டாங்க எங்களுக்கு.
இல்லை, நான் என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னா, நீங்கள் முன்னாடி சொல்லியிருந்தீங்க, 2 பேருமே சொல்லியிருந்தீங்க. பட் நான் என்ன கேட்குறேன்னா, அவ்வளோ பெரிய சூப்பர் சக்தி ஸ்பெஷல் ஃபோர்ஸ் மாதிரி ஸ்பெஷல் சக்தி இருந்தால் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? டக்குன்னு செய்யறாங்க. தாராளமாக சொல்லுங்கள் ப்ளீஸ்.
A+ student. I have not come out of school yet. A+ student.
First bencher.
Please.
எனக்கு ஒரு இந்தியாவில் நான் ஸ்வச்ச பாரத் ஒரு கேம்பெயினில் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ண ஒரு வாட்டி. அது
ப்ளீஸ் ப்ரோசீட்.
ஓகே, அவங்களும் கூட பிடிச்சது. அவ்வளோ சாணம் கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஸோ அந்த that's one thing. அது எனக்கு இந்தியாவில் அது ஒரு நாள் வரணும் வேறு லிட்டரிங் நடக்காது. இன்னும் கேர்ள் சைல்டு யூனோ சப்போர்ட் பண்ணணும். அவ பிறக்கும்போது அவன் கில் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Giving the female child a chance to grow into an individual and make a family. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய விஷயங்கள் இருக்கு. பட் எனக்கு பர்சனலாக தோணா இந்த 2 விஷயங்கள் ரொம்ப பேசிக்கான விஷயம். And yeah, corruption, I guess that's a constant that thing the country battles with, and I hope in the pogum in the country already beautiful ah irukku, inno beautiful agum.
I think you know what we should do. Each one of us should get one power, and we should do one thing. Like I'll destroy terrorist camps. She'll do this. You do Swachh Bharat. Then there's so much to do in the country. You know, there's so much. But I think I'd just like to add here, if each one of us starts believing that we can, and we don't need these powers too, then we really will be able to do it. Rather than just sitting on the stage and saying that if we get these powers, we will change or bring in Swachh Bharat. I think each one of us, if we take our responsibility seriously, we'll be able to bring that change. So
Absolutely, I agree.
Because we are superheroes with or without the power.
Yes, yeah,
absolutely. We have one more last question, and the last question எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம்
சமந்தா, இந்தியன் சினிமா 100 வருஷத்துக்கு மேல இருக்கு. 98% படத்துல ஹீரோயின்கள் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு அரலூஸ் மாதிரியாகவும் லவ் பண்ணுற மாதிரியாகவும் கிளாமராகவும் கிளைமேக்ஸில் வந்து கல்யாணம் பண்ணுறமாக தான் காமிக்காங்க. இந்த கிரியேட்டர் மேலே, இந்த டைரக்டர் மேலே, இந்த ஹீரோக்கள் மேலாம் உங்களுக்கு கோபமே வரலையா? நீங்கள் 4 பேரும் எனக்கு தெரியும் ஒரு படத்துக்குள்ள ஃப்ளைட் ஓட்டின மாதிரியே நடித்த மாதிரியே இல்லை. ஒரு படத்தில் கூட ஃப்ளைட் ஓட்டின மாதிரி கூட நடிச்சது இல்லை. ஆனால் கடைசியில் கிளைமேக்ஸில் வந்து கல்யாணம் பண்ணது தான் கடைசியில் எல்லா படத்துலையும் நடிக்கீங்க. உங்களுக்கு கோபமே வரலையா கிரியேட்டர் மேலே?
So I'll tell you.
Stop fighting now, both of you. One of you answer.
You know, first of all, remember one thing. Films are not here to change the world. They're here to entertain. Okay, the 2.5 hours that you come into a movie theater, உங்களை engage பண்ணி உங்களோட வாழ்க்கையோட ஏதோ ஒரு எமோஷன், ஏதோ ஒரு இன்ஸ்டன்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு ஞாபகப்படுத்தி உங்களை ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் வேர்ல்டில் கூட்டிகிட்டு போய் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணி கூட்டிகிட்டு வர்றது நம்ம வேலை. வேர்ல்ட் மாத்துறது நம்ம வேலை இல்லை, அது என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட், அது என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட் பிஸ்னஸ். ஆனாலும் இந்த பவர் இருக்கும்போது நம்ம கையில் இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அந்த பவரே போச்சு பாருங்க. பவர்ல அவ்வளோ பவர் இருக்கு.